Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jade. I am currently a rising D2 here at HUCD. So today I'll be talking about some things that I did to prepare for the D1 year. So around this time last year, I was thinking about what do I need to bring, what do I need to have, do I have the right laptop, do I have the right books, should I buy binders, should I buy paper, do I need pencils in dental school, do I need a ruler? Let's jump right into it, starting with invest in a good laptop. My friends, please, emphasis on good laptop. It does not have to be top of the line, but you have to be able to depend on your laptop. For me personally, I love the aspect of being able to type on my laptop because I could type very quickly. And I also like the aspect of drawing on my iPad, especially for the histology course. When I decided to invest in a better laptop, a good laptop, I decided I want to get the best of both worlds, and that's exactly what I did. Please do know that our school uses a system called ExamSoft for a majority of our examinations. Please check the website and make sure that your device that you're using is compatible with ExamSoft. Currently right now with ExamSoft, at least for our school, iPads are not compatible with the version that we have. Dress code for D1s is business attire for your fall and your spring semester. For the summer semester as a D1, aka a rising D2, you will now be required to wear your scrubs until you graduate. So from rising D2s all the way until graduation, you'll be required to wear the scrubs. Another thing is that you need socks that cover your ankles. I do know that's required for sim lab and for clinical observations. Key things to remember about the dress code: anatomy lab, your clothes will smell like formaldehyde. If you don't know what formaldehyde smells like, you will learn very quickly what formaldehyde smells like. So personally, I always brought a change of clothes with me and I kept them in my locker. I brought a pair of sneakers to change into also when I went to lab. Another key thing to remember is that you should be given about 3 lab coats when you get your disbursement during orientation. Maximum 2 of those lab coats should be for anatomy lab. One of those lab coats you should be saving for dental anatomy. Another key thing to remember is the weather. If you are from somewhere that does not experience all 4 seasons, or somewhere that does not experience a real winter, I'm gonna let you know that in October it starts getting cold. I'm putting air quotes because for me, cold is less than 70 Fahrenheit. Other people, cold is like 50s. That's a very big difference. If you haven't started looking for winter clothes or long sleeves, I would suggest to do that now. Some gloves, a good scarf, maybe some earmuffs. I had a cotton headband that I would wear to cover my ears. I had fuzzy socks that covered my ankles. Invest in a good pair of headphones. I like these. I won't say that they're the best, but for $15, these do the job. They are wireless. They're called OTM. I got them on Amazon. The first pair did go bad after the first semester. I think it's because I was overcharging them. I was letting them charge overnight, but they're supposed to only charge for 2 hours or until it turns blue. So the reason I added this to the list of tips is because, one, wireless headphones, obviously no wires, no cords, no problem. Sometimes you can be in a space like the library, the health sciences library, where it's supposed to be a quiet library, but people still whisper, people eat like in our quiet lounge, so you'll hear rustling of bags. People may type very hard, very loud, so that can be noisy. So just having headphones to either play music or play white static noise, I think it's called. I have one of those on my playlist too, just to simulate a quiet space. The HUID photo, we took them during our orientation week, if I'm not mistaken. It was a light background, so keep that in mind. For the ID, you can't punch a hole in your ID, So I got this case from the admissions office. I don't know if they're gonna always have these little cases, so I wouldn't rely on it, but I thought this was really cool. And then I got this clip from a classmate that just had some left over and they were giving it away. So I was like, of course, I'll have one for sure. You can get these in the dollar store. They have like 5 in a pack, I think. Also, when you enter the health sciences library, they like to check your ID, so super quick, just. Let's talk about our locker, shall we? The first thing you need to know about your locker is that you will need to provide a lock for your locker. I would say to get a shelf if you're not gonna get one of the huge makeup case carriers. So you need a lock for your locker, possibly a shelf for additional storage, hangers, one for my white coat, air freshener for your locker. Like I said, the formaldehyde, the smell is very strong and it's very noticeable, okay? Spray, bring some spray. Sometimes the classroom would get very cold and I would want a blanket or a thicker jacket and I just didn't have one on me. So an extra jacket could always go into your locker. You should probably also have a mini fan in your locker just in case it ever gets too hot. I currently have one and it's absolutely amazing. It works wonders in the sim lab. It works wonders just in the locker room when it gets hot, just to have it blowing on you while you're getting your stuff ready. For the summer, I wish I would have had a pencil sharpener and a number 2 pencil for the first day of class. I did get to borrow a pencil sharpener and a number 2 pencil, but I also wish that I had my own. Mini stapler, I don't even know how many times I've had to staple something and I just didn't have a stapler. A typodont, although this is not necessary, I will say it's something that I wish I would have bought earlier for dental anatomy, only because the dental form that we get, you can see the clinical anatomy of the tooth, like the clinical crown of the tooth, but you cannot see the roots of the teeth in a dental form. When you take the tooth out, it's just a block under it, okay? So maybe you don't have to buy a typodont, maybe somebody will give one to you or sell one to you. I definitely wish I would have had a typodont earlier and brought it to anatomy class so I could practice and see it in 3D while they're teaching it to you in 2D on the screen. So just some other little stuff. I put my schedule on my lock screen of my phone and on the lock screen of my laptop. Sometimes things just get really crazy. You're not sure what class are you going to now. Are you supposed to be in the smart class? Are you supposed to be in LH2? Are we supposed to be in the basement right now? Like, where is everything? So I just like to have the schedule on my phone. So if I just need to quickly look at where we're going next, what time we're going next, I could easily just turn on, press the power button, the phone lights up and I see it. I wish I would have brought writing utensils, loose leaf paper, a folder, and what else? Even a ruler. It doesn't have to be a big ruler, a fancy ruler, just a ruler. Just like, this would have been 10 times easier if I would have just had a mini ruler. Some professors like to give pop quizzes and they don't provide you with the paper, so you have to pull out a piece of paper and a pen to write with, hence the writing utensils and the loose leaf paper. And also some professors provide additional information on paper, and that's why I think a folder would be important, just to have all of your stuff in there. I think a planner is absolutely amazing, whether it is a physical planner or it is an online electronic planner. Either one I think is great just to keep you organized. I feel like having a planner keeps you grounded in dental school because a lot of things are just happening and you're just trying to keep up, and it's great to be able to open something and be like, oh yes, we do have this exam this day, or okay, I have time to study a little bit more for this quiz that's coming up next week. Last thing I want to say about attire is I think navy suits and black suits is a thing at HUCD. I think navy suits more than black suits. I'm saying this because I went to volunteer at the 2019's graduation, and when they wrote down the require attire for volunteers, it was either navy suits or black suits with a white blouse or white shirt for men. And I was like, I don't have a white blouse and I don't have a navy suit. Thank goodness I have a black suit. So everyone, you need a suit, okay, in professional school. If no one ever told you I'm here for you, I'm letting you know that you need a suit. It looks like it's a very specific navy color too, so maybe just get the black suit for now and then check out what the navy looks like. That is all I have for you guys. I hope that those little tips were helpful. Just some things to make you feel a little bit more calm about school, about what you need to bring, what you need to have. If I think of anything else, I will be sure to leave it in the description, or I'll make an Instagram post about it. So please do follow me on Instagram, GettinDentalWithIt. Hope to see you there. See you later.